Hi, a film that I caught a trailer for on the television a few days ago and was interested to watch it was All My Sons, the 1948 drama starring Edward G. Robinson and Burt Lancaster and based on the play by Arthur Miller. It's an extremely stagey affair and involves Lancaster and Robinson playing son and father working for a company that makes machine parts for aircraft in some small town America location, some distance from Chicago. And they also have a brother slash son who died in the war in an air crash. And one afternoon, it turns out that the dead brother's girlfriend is coming to visit, and that the surviving brother plans on proposing to her. This in turn sets in motion a whole string of family revelations and disasters, particularly involving a court case that the father and his partner were believed to have deliberately uh, shipped faulty manufacturing parts for aircraft during the Second World War, leading to 21 pilots being killed in crashes. And that the partner was convicted, but the father, played by Robinson, as I said, was exonerated because he was ill at the time. Um, this story gradually unravels and unfurls, and the relationship between the parents and the two brothers. The mother is also in denial that Larry, the dead brother, is actually dead. He's simply registered missing and is going to come home at some point. But the film makes it very clear that he is dead. And late in the film, we're told very specifically under what circumstances he died, which feeds back into the story as a whole. It's an odd film to talk about because for a film, it makes an excellent play. I get the impression that there's very little expansion or changing from the original production. The dialogue is crisp and crackling. The plot is very clever and well structured. The relationships and the conflict between the various characters is brilliantly orchestrated and portrayed, but it still feels extremely stagey, with lots of people walking into rooms, having long static conversations, and then leaving again. Occasionally, you see someone waving from a distant window to give an impression that there's actually a world outside, but for the most part, it really just feels like a camera has been plonked down into the stalls and we're watching a staged production. Um, but that said, the performances are terrific. Lancaster and Robinson are both superb. The script is fantastic, but how much of it is actually Arthur Miller and how much of it is the supposed screenwriter? I'm fairly sure that it's likely to be Miller all the way. The result is a compelling and engaging piece of work, but it still left me feeling as though I wanted to see what the play was like, because I'm fairly sure that the intimacy and the intensity from that kind of production would be, I think, more engaging than the rather stiff, stagey melodrama that's been staged here.